Hubslife, he's a pretty big advocate for this 9 to 5 lifestyle, and in most of his videos on
I
YouTube,
seen
you'll
them
notice he'll
before,
also
but
use
like,
this hashtag normalize the norm. And from him being relatable, he's garnered a pretty big audience on TikTok and Instagram. And he continued to create his content, until he got to a point where he didn't need to work his job anymore. So he decided to quit. Last day at my 9 to 5.
alright, boom, chat. Tragic downfall of Hubs life. I'm saying reaction. Let's get into it, man. The reacts for the day.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say this straight off the
That's
bat.
it
This is
low.
gonna be one of
That's
the
it.
most unemployed videos you guys have ever watched, but I feel like it was just I just gotta talk about this. This was actually recommended to me from a member in my Discord server, so make sure to go join that up. Link in the description. But yeah, it all starts here, right? There's this influencer who goes by the name of Hubslife. Now, Hubslife is not just an influencer; he's a lifestyle influencer, and he's a lifestyle
Okay.
influencer who shows off his daily routine working a 9 to 5. Here's one of his videos. Day in the life of a guy with a 9 to 5. As you can see, pack up and head out for the day. That's one of his staples, slowly putting the MacBook inside the backpack. Senior analyst at a Fortune 500 company. He says he genuinely enjoys what he does.
Okay.
And y'all get the gist. Basically, a
Damn,
lifestyle
niggas is
influencer
chilling.
showing off his daily routine. Whatever, right? That's cool. Now, some people see his content as depressing. They see his lifestyle and they're like, God, no, I would never want to live like this. This man is stuck in the matrix. This man's living in a simulation, which I can understand. The music
I
does make
mean,
this very depressing.
that
If his
me
music was
personally as
depressing, it
well.
would be less
I don't like that.
depressing. Like,
Me
imagine if this
personally.
man had Passion Fruit by Drake in the background instead of this.
Mm, mm, mm.
The vid would be more of a vibe, but that's besides the point. While many people do see his content as depressing, others found his content very refreshing. I mean, when everyone online is living this extraordinary life with
I
Lambos,
mean, shit,
mansions, and all
facts.
the finer things, he's over here living a pretty normal life with a 9 to 5 office job. That's 10 times more relatable than most styles of content. And he was also a huge advocate for this 9 to 5 lifestyle. In this video, you can see he says, normalize the 9 to 5 life. Social media portrays a false reality where normal is associated with becoming financially free at age 20 and being your own boss. Yeah,
Hey, YouTube
I
got
would like a flavor,
chill,
baby.
bro. Chill out,
5.
YouTube. Chill out, fool.
Etc. What I'm saying is, it's okay to work a normal job and live a
I
normal life.
mean,
You can still be
for me,
successful and still be happy,
you know,
which I agree with. I completely agree with that.
I
I've said
hate,
this many times
bro.
on
I
this
hate
channel
9 to
before.
5.
A
That
lot of
shit
people
scared
see
me,
this
bro.
as
Bro, I done put, bro. Put in a job application already. I got an answer back. I got a job. I didn't go gang. I don't want no job, bro. Like that shit hurt me, bro. I'm sorry. I
the
don't know.
Lambo and believe that they need to get that when they're 16 or maybe even younger, which is not true because that's just very, very, very unrealistic. Don't get me wrong, it's possible, but that isn't normal and that shouldn't be normalized. And a lot of people think that they're behind in life because they're not the same level as that 16-year-old, when in reality, they're doing
I,
just fine. But
nigga, I
here's
feel
another
like I'm
video
about
where
that's
he
the
says,
facts, bro. Like, listen, I'm sorry, dude. That's just motivation. Go hard, nigga. Like, nigga, we gotta do this. We gotta do this shit. Shit, my phone. Yeah, I'm turning my phone off, but like, that's a motivation, nigga, to do like the shit, nigga. Like, go better, nigga. Do go harder, do better, nigga. Because, niggas out there working harder than you, bro. You gotta do this shit every day, nigga. Just uh, uh, every single day, nigga. Just every single day, bro. I'm just telling you, bro. Like, shit crazy.
well, it turns out you don't need to quit your job. You don't need to escape the matrix, in quotes. And you don't need to be a millionaire by 30 either. Turns
I
out the
do.
grass is greener where you water it. Use your 9 to 5 to build the life you want. Now keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Use your 9 to 5 to build the life you want. But yeah, Hubslife, he's a pretty big advocate for this 9 to 5 lifestyle, and in most of his videos on
I
YouTube,
seen
you'll
them
notice he'll
before,
also
but
use
like.
this hashtag normalize the norm. And from him being relatable, he's garnered a pretty big audience on TikTok and Instagram. And he continued to create his content, until he got to a point where he didn't need to work his job anymore. So he decided to quit. Last day at my 9 to 5. Yep, you read that right. Today marks the end of an era. I've been struggling for a while now. Imagine working a full-time job, filming that full-time job, editing and posting a video of that job every day for 700 plus days, and becoming a new dad on top of that. It starts to wear on you. You start to show up less in all facets of life. You
Man,
start
I'm
building
telling you,
emotions and everything
bro.
you
That's
do.
what I'm telling you. It's like you gotta when you're doing stuff like this, especially content creation. Like, I with my job, and I come home do content, nigga. Like you just gotta want it. Nigga. I'm just, bro. Like look at the time right now, bro. What time is it right now, bro? Like it's 12 o'clock, bro. We watching this video, we getting it in, bro. Like shit, I'm about to go record other videos after this, nigga. We go recording, editing, boom. We finna get everything up by tomorrow, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I got two channels. I'm finna record other videos for the other channel, the main channel. Got the main channel out of the way, Souljayy. Subscribe and get this shit done, bro. Like, that's just what it is, bro.
You start forgetting why you started this in the first place. So I've made this decision based on what's best for myself, my family, and you guys. Today I will be leaving my 9 to 5 to pursue a new kind of 9 to 5. A person often meets his destiny on the road he took to avoid it. That's a nice little quote right there. Now, a lot of people did not take Hubslife quitting very lightly. In the comments, you can see a lot of people in uproar that it actually worked.
Nah.
You tried to sell us that it's okay to have a 9 to 5 job, and now you're leaving that life because you can escape from it and because of the social media opinions. So disappointing. This guy spent so much time trying to normalize and glorify the 9 to 5 only to get out of the 9 to 5.
I
We're all
mean,
getting
shit, you
tired
don't
of the
need
9
it.
to 5
Nah,
isn't
like,
it?
bro, you don't even need, like, bro. No, this is crazy. Like, niggas bashing this nigga, but, like, bro, if you got motion, why would you, like, my God, bro. Like, nigga, if you live a life and you get an opportunity, like, yo, bro, you want to be a millionaire? Like, shit, nigga, I want to be a millionaire. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, stop acting like y'all would not do the same thing, bro. Like, stop it, bro.
Okay, but the
It's not
goal
even
for
like he
him
being
is to get out
hypocritical.
of the rat race. So as you can see, a lot of people are angry that he quit. Now, you may be wondering, what is his new profession since he quit this 9 to 5 office job that he had? Well, it's being a full-time influencer. He still does his day in the life videos, except they're less relatable to his audience. And people absolutely hate that. And people are also hating, as you can see, because he was this TikToker glorifying the 9 to 5 lifestyle and that normal life, saying it's completely fine to work, yet he ended up ultimately quitting his 9 to 5 job to become an influencer. And videos like this don't help his case at all. When you build a following big enough to leave your 9 to 5, but your content revolves around the 9 to 5, so you can't quit your job, read the caption. And in the caption, it says, "Will you quit your job to do social media full time?" I get this question all the time. The answer, no, I wouldn't quit my job to do this full time. I love my 9 to 5 as it provides health, insurance, steady income, 401k, structure, career growth opportunities, etc. I enjoy the people I work with and genuinely like the work that I do. I've been making videos for a very long time as a hobby and passion of mine. I left the 9 to 5 years ago to pursue videography and social media full time for a startup company. I travel 2 to 3 weekends a month filming shows and content nonstop, while also filming and editing content throughout the week. Was making less money than I ever had and was working twice as hard. Got to the point of burnout and I started to lose the passion for video I always had. I realized that once my hobby, in quotes, became a job, it wasn't fun anymore. I ended up going back to corporate America and have never looked back. Taking the risk opened up my eyes to the beauty of having a good, stable job. There is something to be said for stability and routine. I started documenting my normal everyday life through this account to serve as my creative outlet to my mundane office job. And now, here we are. Moral of the story, you don't have to quit your job to pursue other passions. A 9 to 5 job is just a chapter in your story, not the entire book. Use the 9 to 5 to finance a life you truly want to live, which I agree.
I mean, listen, what he just said, bro, he just, like, technically, he had to buy the camera, he had to buy the phone or whatever he used for recording. He bought a camera, recorded his life, blew up, now he can be an influencer. He's getting the life he always wanted. He said he was passionate about that shit. Like, bro, y'all tripping, bro. Like, this nigga really did what he wanted to do. He really, like, he living his dream. He's doing his passion. Like, why niggas, bro? There niggas want to hate,
I feel
bro.
like your
I'm
9 to
sorry.
5 should be used use to finance the life you truly want to live, if that's what you want to do. Let's say you want to be a YouTuber. Hey, use your 9 to 5 to fund that YouTuber lifestyle. And then when you can quit your 9 to 5 to live that YouTuber life, then do that. But in Hubslife's case, for at least this video, it's a bit contradicting when he's saying he wouldn't quit his full-time job and he loves his 9 to 5 and he genuinely likes the work that he does, then he ends up quitting. I can see why a lot of people are seeing it as a bit contradicting. Here's another video: why you should stick with your 9 to 5 job. Stability, benefits, job security, work/life balance, build steady
Job security. Nigga, you get fired next week. For a nigga that just work better than you, more talented than you, like, I don't know. I feel like I'd rather work in a field that I actually care about and like, can go back and forth. I'm like, all right, that nigga did that better than me. Like, I'll put in 100 more hours just because I like it. You know what I'm saying?
low risk career development.
Take your pleasure beyond with the new Magnum Utopia.
Hey, bro, you gotta chill, bro. They cranking this shit.
But once
God
again,
damn.
use your 9 to 5 as a foundation to help you build the life you want. Like, I understand people are mad that he quit his job, but at the same time, like, we can't sit here and act like there weren't any signs. I think what makes it bad, though, is that he built his whole brand on the motto of, like, normalizing the 9 to 5s, yet he ended up quitting his 9 to 5. And the worst part is that he's now going live on TikTok and begging for galaxies.
You gotta send a galaxy, bro. I gotta get a galaxy, guys. If I send me something, man. Time making a living. I don't know if I saw a galaxy come through, man. I can't answer any of these. You gotta send me a galaxy, bro. Sam, thank you for the first gift. Roses on deck. I don't know. I think roses are like not a galaxy. I want to answer all these questions, but I really can't right now. Sam, where's the galaxy, bro? I'll answer like 10 questions if you send a galaxy.
This man sounds like a crackhead fiending for crack. Yo, let me just get a galaxy.
You can't get galaxy again. But I don't know. Like, because like he never transitioned, bro. Like I'm gonna lie, sometimes you gotta look back and be like, damn, haters be hating, but like you gotta transition, bro. You can't turn to a beggar, bro. Like TikTok beggars, I don't know, like shout out to the TikTok beggars, but like I'm just not trying to be like a, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta transition, find something else, find new content, you know what I'm saying? Like do some different shit, you know what I'm saying?
Galaxy. I'll do anything.
I like working 9 to 5. I like, he didn't even click to you, but like, bro, damn, nigga working 9 to 5 got like a whole 1.4 mil on this Instagram. Like, that's tough as hell. That's crazy.
There's also this rumor going around on TikTok where people think Hubslife rented out an office and continued to make his 9 to 5 videos, but during the research of this, I didn't find much proof of that. So I'm not gonna say he did videos, but
After quitting his 9 to 5 to making seem like he still
during
works.
the research of this, I didn't find much proof of that. So I'm not gonna say he did. I see a lot of people saying that he did on TikTok, and like, I feel like that's just crazy to say when there's no real proof of that. There's also this Reddit post I found where people think this drama surrounding his name is completely fake. Hot take: Hubslife created fake drama to grow his brand. Until the last couple of days, Hubslife views were plummeting. A lot of people turned their backs on him after he abandoned the 9 to 5 to do full-time content creation. Look at the number of views he was receiving a couple of weeks ago versus a very good idea. But I wonder how this will work, let's say 3 months from now. Like, how do you keep this up? Because drama is quick, you know? People are on a drama, then they just move on, you know, to the next drama or next issue that's happening. So I wonder, if this were to be true, how would Hubslife carry this for the next like 2, 3, 4 months? Or at least year. What's funny is people also think that Hubslife's wife is tired of him being a lifestyle influencer or a full lifestyle influencer. The way his wife looks so fed up. You can see she's kind of giving that man.
Yo, there.
I do not want to be on.
What the hell, Chad? There's a bug. Nah.
On camera right now. But hey, we got to take into account they're at an airport. Sometimes airports, you go there while you're tired. You're not trying to talk to anybody. You just want to get on that plane and get over to where you're headed. But here's my opinion on the whole situation, right? I understand why people are mad, but if I was in his position, I'd probably do the exact same thing, just a bit differently. Like, at the end of the day, it seems like he quit his job to pursue his passion and be with this kid more. And I'm pretty sure many of us would do the exact same thing. But the major issue with Hubslife is that people followed him because because he was the quote-unquote 9-to-5 guy. And now that he's not working his 9-to-5 anymore, he's not as relatable / interesting to his audience. The content that made him interesting was him working that mundane office job and him saying that it's okay to live a normal lifestyle. And now that that's gone, there's not really much of a reason for his audience to watch him. Even though he's still making the day in the life videos, those are nowhere near close to being as relatable as the videos where he was waking up for his job, tired, yet still going to work. Because a lot of people can relate to that. A lot of people are working a job that they don't like, and they have to get up for it every day to pay the bills. And they saw Hubslife as like, oh, this guy is just like me. But now Hubslife is this full-time influencer, and people don't relate to him anymore because he's not the 9-to-5er like he used to be. I don't mean for that to sound like a 9-to-5 is a bad thing, because I don't think 9-to-5s are bad. But y'all get my point. And what makes it even worse,
everybody can't be a hero, bro.
TikTok live saying that's how he makes a living, which makes it seem like he quit his job just to beg, when in reality he quit his job because content creation seems like it was his passion, and he
possibly makes more from content than his job.
also wanted to spend more time with his son. I feel like if his content wasn't so heavily focused on him working his 9-to-5 and saying it's okay to work a 9-to-5, no one would care that he even quit. What makes his situation so bad is that for his audience, it looks like he did a complete 180, and a lot of people just don't like that. What he should have done differently, in my opinion, is maybe find a new content style or series.
That's what I'm saying. He should have did that.
Heavily focused on his 9-to-5. So when he quit, he could have still made that. But unfortunately, he didn't. And here he is now, getting a lot of
being a bad content creator.
But yeah, that's the unemployed news for the day. Let me know what y'all think.
Facts unemployed.
That being said, this is going to wrap up the video. If you made it this far, I appreciate you.
WVid chat. You know what I'm saying? So we got next in the react.
Play that shit. God, sipping quickly, forgot it was mud. I don't cross, so I couple with